to look at credit and debt and how you're going to manage it going forward. So can someone kind of quickly give an overview of the first credit mindset that you learned? Someone from that one. No one who wants to be the first candidate? Maybe say your name and so I can go if you don't want.
Eugene. Yes. You can get credit if it's necessary. Let's say there's an emergency that happened in your family and you don't have enough cash, and that's the way you. In that way, you can get credit from outside your family. Let's say from the bank or from a friend, which is being used for emergency cases in your family, not just by your own personal needs.
Okay, so debt in itself is not bad. There is a use for debt, but really I think it's important to learn that debt is a tool to use when it's absolutely necessary. Not something that you fall back on, to make consumption for purchases. And the reason for that is credit does come with strings attached. The main string is interest payments, and then you can repay your capital. So that can be very binding, and we'll go over that more. And when you take on debt, you should really think about the consequences of the debt that you're taking.
Without doing that, you're going to end up borrowing money from another friend, replacing the amount of money you borrowed from another one, and the debts keep rising up, and the principal and the interest keep rising up, and your salary that you're getting every month, sometimes it's not enough to pay the debts that you have.
Exactly. So you don't want to get into debt cycle.
Don't know what happens in the future. For example, your money, you need to save some for the bank, some for your emergency fund.
Exactly. So you're actually, the point of the emergency fund
or in the tax saving. So we have this what you call this chip in, not just one. So that's another way of what you call this savings. And since day one, we managed to, we had this thing of every penny counts.
Very good.
How about someone from batch 2?
I'm going to call someone else. Not you. Sorry, I'm not asking. Why don't we, I think it would be helpful for everyone to listen when everyone else, I'm not going to yell at you. So why don't we I think it would be good to give everyone attention. Maybe you'll learn some tips.
Yeah, hi. I'm Joyce from batch 1. So, I think I can say it's like
Can I just say?
leading my shopping, and I go for like some.
Tayo ka na.
If I go shopping, I just get like we call that sale, and about what she said, top up. Because last time I used top up around 4, now I use only 1 a month. Yeah, and after that, also other set.
Can I ask you? Because it's my group. This different, okay.
Only if it's different.
I know what's group.
But is it a different?
Different.
Yeah.
When buying your stuff, your things, for example, lotion, you need to find a place cheaper. For example, when you're buying something like lotion, like that, you need to find a place that you can buy cheaper, same brand, same time. For example, in Toa Payoh, we have going to garden or that.
You can injure yourself, and then what do you do, right? I mean, your medical expenses and just you have to cover your costs while you're sick or recovering and whatnot.
Like you want something, you really want it, because you like it. Even though you didn't need it, but you want it, So that is a very bad habit of our most people, even us.
know how to be a child. Man tayo lahat dyan. Lahat tayo nandito nagtatrabaho para sa mga anak natin, most likely. Kung wala tayong anak, para sa ating pamangkin. Kung hindi, para sa kapitbahay natin. Ganun tayo ka-generous. Tama ko ba? Kasi extended family eh. Pag sinasabi mo kung saan maaabot yung kamay mo, doon yun mapupunta ang kinikita natin. And that is not also bad. But when you think of financial planning, when you think of financial independence, you also have first to be independent yourself. Because if you don't have money, how can you be charitable to others? Yes. Alam niyo po ba, before, pag may pera ako, bigay lahat. Bigay lahat, walang naiiwan sa akin. Kasi maawa ka eh, may umiiyak, may mangutang, lahat. Sino ba hindi maawa sa mga tao lumalapit sa akin? But when you come to think of it, how can you sustain the health when you yourself is a charity? I consider myself a charity. Parang tinutulungan lang ako ng asawa ko when I know na hindi na ako makatulong, hindi ko masustain. So how did I do it to be financially independent? I had to start somewhere. Okay, nag-aaral ako, I had to equip myself. I studied entrepreneurship, parang ganyan sa inyo. Umupo din ako. Kahit wala akong pera noon, hindi ako binigyan ng asawa ko noon ng pera, pambayad ng tuition. Dahil naniwala ako na I need to invest on education to equip myself. Kasi sabi ko, baka mag-fail ang negosyo pag hindi ako mag-aral. It's you know, part of being a businesswoman, an entrepreneur, is you have to equip yourself with the knowledge and then the skills, no? And then you implement it. So I started with education. Dito muna. So thank you for Bayan Academy. Parang ASKI din yun eh. Ganito din, nakaupo din akong ganyan. Mag-isa lang ako doon na iba ang aking mundo. Yung mga kasama ko, mga taga-ASKI, sila yung tumutulong, nagtutulong ng pera. Ako naman, pumunta ako doon kasi gusto ko magnegosyo. Gusto ko maging independent. Okay? So paano nangyari? After that 3-month program, now that I see women like you, 130 of you, who are here, I know that your purpose is not just to work for the family. I know that you want to start something on your own kasi hindi lang pamilya ang tutulungan natin. Know how to be a child. Man tayo lahat dyan. Lahat tayo nandito nagtatrabaho para sa mga anak natin, most likely. Kung wala tayong anak, para sa ating pamangkin. Kung hindi, para sa kapitbahay natin. Ganun tayo ka-generous. Tama ko ba? Kasi extended family eh. Pag sinasabi mo kung saan maaabot yung kamay mo, doon yun mapupunta ang kinikita natin. And that is not also bad. But when you think of financial planning, when you think of financial independence, you also have first to be independent yourself. Because if you don't have money, how can you be charitable to others? Yes. Alam niyo po ba, before, pag may pera ako, bigay lahat. Bigay lahat, walang naiiwan sa akin. Kasi maawa ka eh, may umiiyak, may mangutang, lahat. Sino ba hindi maawa sa mga tao lumalapit sa akin? But when you come to think of it, how can you sustain the health when you yourself is a charity? I consider myself a charity. Parang tinutulungan lang ako ng asawa ko when I know na hindi na ako makatulong, hindi ko masustain. So how did I do it to be financially independent? I had to start somewhere. Okay, nag-aaral ako, I had to equip myself. I studied entrepreneurship, parang ganyan sa inyo. Umupo din ako. Kahit wala akong pera noon, hindi ako binigyan ng asawa ko noon ng pera, pambayad ng tuition. Dahil naniwala ako na I need to invest on education to equip myself. Kasi sabi ko, baka mag-fail ang negosyo pag hindi ako mag-aral. It's you know, part of being a businesswoman, an entrepreneur, is you have to equip yourself with the knowledge and then the skills, no? And then you implement it. So I started with education. Dito muna. So thank you for Bayan Academy. Parang ASKI din yun eh. Ganito din, nakaupo din akong ganyan. Mag-isa lang ako doon na iba ang aking mundo. Yung mga kasama ko, mga taga-ASKI, sila yung tumutulong, nagtutulong ng pera. Ako naman, pumunta ako doon kasi gusto ko magnegosyo. Gusto ko maging independent. Okay? So, paano nangyari? After that 3-month program, now that I see women like you, 130 of you, who are here, I know that your purpose is not just to work for the family. I know that you want to start something on your own kasi hindi lang pamilya ang tutulungan natin. We want to go.
Nang wala kang pinaghihirapan. If you want to be fit, whether it's physical, whether it's spiritual, there are many factors that you will have to consider and things will have to be done really with discipline. Kanina binanggit ni Miss Julie, discipline, attitude. Part yun ng kanyang success. Kaninang shinare niya. Okay. Fit ba itong tao na ito? Focus naman, ano? Focus. Unang-una, payat na siya. Hindi lang siya sa payat, ano? Nakita nyo, wala siyang ka-energy. Nakasalampak na siya. And that is what happens pag hindi ka fit. Wala kang masyadong energy, wala kang masyadong magawa. So, this morning we talked about financial freedom. If you're not financially fit, you will not have the freedom. This person is not physically fit, so she doesn't have the freedom to be engaged in activities. May correlation yun eh. So, as I was saying, physical fitness involves eating well, you have to sleep well, you have to exercise regularly. You need to avoid stress. Sino ba ang stress sa inyo? Stress in moderate amount is actually good. Did you know that? Because when you're under stress, our body releases certain chemicals, certain hormones that actually enhance and stimulates. So, kung minsan pag under stress ka, mas sharp yung mind mo eh. But, if you're constantly under stress, the chemicals that your body produces actually becomes deleterious, masama para sa iyong katawan. So, stay clean. Kaya nga, di ba sa mga bata, tinuturo, how do you wash your hands? Because, di ba, the first thing to avoid sickness is when you have clean hands because if you put anything to your mouth, may contamination, na pinagmula ng sickness. You avoid germs. So, sleeping well. There was a person that was, this is a true story, no? He was, lalaki to, triathlete. Alam niyo yung triathlete? Yung mag-biking.
Patuloy na naghihirap, kahirap ay dumarami, lumalaganap, ngunit kailangan nating harapin. Gumawa ng paraan upang pigilin, at sa Diyos ay manalangin, nang tayo'y bigyan ng gabay at sa kalwalhatian niya'y ialay. Alalay sa kapanglaran ng buong bayan at kasama sa paglikha ng bukas na masagana at puno ng pag-asa. Ang buhay ay lalong naghihirap, kaya ang ASKI ay sa atin nangarap pag tayo'y patuloy na nagsikap. Tiyak na may pag-unlad sa hinaga at pag-ibig ay lumaganap. at sa bayan niyang banal ay ating ihahayag. Halina kaibigan, sa ASKI sumama, alalay sa kaunlaran ng buong bayan, ating kasama sa paglikha ng bukas na masagana at puno ng pag-asa. Kung sama-sama tayo ay kakayanin natin The clouds rise.